Happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome back to the farm. It is another one of those super exciting days for us here because, as you can see, that guy right there, that is our first AC unit that we now have operational here at the farm store. Our friend Sam has been here with us all day today, hoping to make that happen, and we are super thankful as always for his help and for letting the place feel a little bit better. Sam is leaving now after a hard days of work, and Dragon right here is going to now tell us a little more about what happened today.
Jay's gonna talk.
Who is Jay?
Jay. All right, big day. Start outside, inside.
No, right here. You're good.
Our 30,000 BTUs AC unit up and running. Feels already nice and cozy here.
Cozy. That's nice. Not cozy yet. It's only been on for 20 minutes.
You sit here. But yes, we have 30,000 BTU Pioneer unit installed here. This is going to be our checkout line and kind of blows over the main floor. In the store, we're going to have another 18,000 BTU unit right there going towards this way. And then third one is going to be on that wall blowing down this way. Kevin and I also did the primer on these walls today. And then tomorrow we're going to put a coat of paint. And the painting is done on inside the store. Next time we register, we got to get some more
Trims. All right.
We decided to do what is it called?
The window seal?
Window seal to do a stain, that red stain that we have on the trim. Window seal is going to be the same red. Yeah, busy day today. Hot day today. 90, 94, 95.
You're the weatherman, not me.
Outside, Kevin had been working outside all day. No water. Finally got some, a little bit of lemonade. No lunch. Light breakfast.
Insert laughing emoji here.
A productive day. We got a lot done.
Productive day, yes.
Feels good.
And we have had a visitor with us for the past week plus.
Kevin is going to tell me all about that.
Let's go talk to this visitor.
Visitor.
This is it. Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
What's your name?
Jay.
And who are you?
I'm Kevin's nephew.
Oh, where are you from?
Florida, Ocala, Florida.
What are you doing here?
Helping out on the farm.
Just helping out? They paying you anything?
Yeah.
Okay. So a little summer job. How often have you been up here? Were you here last summer?
Yes.
Were you here the summer before that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you are an experienced farmhand. So far this summer, how's it going?
It's going great.
How's it different this time around from the last 2 summers that you've been up here?
More store work and more people coming in, and
Was there a store here like this last time?
no,
Well, that's different,
it
right?
was smaller.
Okay. Is that you tell us about what you see? Good, bad, yes,
Good.
no.
Good.
What do you like about it?
The AC.
All right. Well, you're here for another week and a half, so folks will maybe see a little bit more of you, depending on how you're feeling that day. So thank you for saying hi to the folks. All right. The day is done today. We already have all the produce put away. We were hoping to get some work done on the reach-in refrigerators as well, but that's gonna have to wait for another day. But huge day of progress nonetheless by getting some much needed air conditioning here. As Dragon mentioned, we still have 2 more of those mini split units to install and finishing off painting this week coming up. So looking forward to making another big push towards some progress. We'll see you guys later this week.
Happy, what's today? Monday, everybody. Just got back from the wholesale and we have a surprise for Kevin. Da 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 da!
We have more beautiful succulents, everybody.
We hit a mother load of succulent planters. Just beautiful planters.
These are always fun to sell, popular.
You're not mic'd up, you gotta speak up.
Oh, these are always fun to sell. Popular, gorgeous items. I was in my dragon era, you know. And these are different too.
Uh-huh. Well, let's get them unloaded, then we're gonna talk about more.
Dragon's gonna talk more. Yay! Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's another bright morning with another continuation of the heat wave we've been having. Out now checking on honeydew and cantaloupe in the garden. Dragon is pointing out a few that have set fruit right here. Trying to remember what sequence he planted everything in. There's a lovely pollinator doing some awesome work for us. Lots of blooms as we look around through here. Pollinators. See another small fruit setting right over here. There's a baby melon coming along. The Charleston gray, Dragon said this morning, are starting to look really good. Just as great as some of the Jubilee that we have that are starting up. Make our way through. Oh, here's a Charleston gray right here. There's a
that one.
if I can try to, oh, here's one right here too. Missing this one. There's a Charleston gray.
There's a big one there.
There's a
Two of them there next to each other.
couple of nice melons right here. There's one and another one right over there tucked in next to it. We grew Charleston gray last year for the first time and really enjoyed them. Looking forward to hopefully getting a few larger melons this season than last season, because last year they did not grow as big as we anticipated. So we'll see how they do this year. I think I just saw another right here. Yep, another little baby Charleston right there, starting to put on some growth. more you look, the more you see. Although Dragon always talks about how these watermelon do a great job at camouflaging themselves, especially in here in these vines. As they start to run, there's a Jubilee right here. Mostly Charleston gray kind of in this section, and then we start transitioning into Jubilee over here, and everything on that side where Dragon is standing are all Jubilee starts.
Right of you starts.
Dragon is saying right over here is where the Charleston gray start. Is this road Jubilee? Must be because
That's fresh Jubilee.
okay. No. Oh yes. Because all right. Because I just saw Jubilee here. So Jubilee here. 1, 2. I know you can kind of count between the taller weeds. 3 where Dragon is standing, and then 3 more on the opposite side over there. Comes a little interesting to try to step through, up and over, because you don't want to trample any melons on the vine. So still looking for a few spaces to, speaking of not trampling on melons, my foot just hit this guy. Nice Jubilee right here. We can get this lens. There we go. Dragon has another one. Oh, I see it. That one's nice and visible. Another Jubilee right here.
That's the biggest one that I've seen.
There's one. Nice large one right here. A small one over there, one there. I see fruit everywhere. Oh, turn to the right. And there's another one. We harvested last year, starting the end of July is when we started pulling out melons from the garden. So we planted the exact same date this year as we did last year. There's another one right here. So we'll see if the melons continue their trajectory for being ready. Same time.
Surprisingly, this corn is doing okay. There's no irrigation on it. I mean, there's irrigation 3 feet from it, but there's no direct irrigation for it, but it's doing okay for some reason.
Still hasn't set tassels yet.
Yeah, it still needs to grow another foot or so. And the ducks.
I opened the ducks already.
Oh, you did.
Everybody's out. Yeah, we planted, instead of redoing our flower garden this year, we just came through and mixed all of our remaining cut flower seeds and spread everything here down at the bottom of our watermelon patch. Last year we tried to grow some things down here in this area, but the ground really has this dramatic slope to it. Turn around, you can kind of maybe see it. I'll walk down to the bottom. But we planted melons here last year that did not do well because the water just tended to sit in this space. So you can maybe see a little bit of that slope here. So this year, instead of trying to do produce, we just decided to plant flowers. You can see all the sunflowers that we have planted here in this space, putting on some nice big eyes and blooms on them that are starting to open up. So sunflowers are through here, along with some other things in different areas. Over on this side, we have some zinnias. They are opening up now. And there's some, what were they, sugar peas, Dragon?
Snap peas.
Snap peas that we had over here.
I just put everything in.
This is basil.
Yeah, this basil.
Basil, hold on, we can't hear you.
We had.
We'll get closer to Dragon so we can hear. There's Cosmo right there also too. You were saying?
Just planted a bunch of seeds just to get this ground some kind of life. It seems like it's washed out all the nutrients out. There's radish. There's a radish here, a big radish. Some watermelon radish here. Cucumbers, however, I don't remember planting. But they're here for whatever reason. It must have been from the ones that we were feeding to chickens.
Yeah, true too. Chicken coop was moving around in this space, so there might be some random things that are popping up from things that the chickens were eating. Some watermelon that were in different areas.
This is your lemon basil, by the way. Yep.
We don't have smell-o-vision yet.
For you.
Oh yeah, lemon basil.
I said I was going to use it for pasta, but I mean the marinara sauce, but I can't use that.
Yeah. This is purple basil too that we had. But here's some purple basil. Purple basil did really well in our cut flower garden before, because even after it was done and we kept needing basil, I would always come out and manage to find some of it still in bloom. But even some watermelon vines that are down through here running, just because nothing ever goes to waste around here on the farm. Everything just kind of goes back out to chickens, to the dogs, to the land, always repurposing whatever is not usable and letting it feed something else, whether an animal, a person, or the ground. We're down here at the bottom of the orchard. Dragon has been mowing it today. He came out really because he was only going to do the portion on the far end where we had some wildflowers placed and it was really overgrown. As I'm talking, can't help but see that gorgeous sunset right there peeking between that tree line. We haven't paused for a beautiful sunset in a while, so shall we take it all in together? We're also down here. If you have been following along, know that we moved the chicken coop down here off the big pasture some time ago. The chickens now have access to the tree line back here, the wooded area. They have some extra shade during the summer months. Some of them are already starting to put themselves to bed for the evening. Their feed troughs we have here over in the woods, they are dusting over in this section and enjoying themselves. We do continue, however, to move the coop. It started a little further back down on that way. Now it's making its way here. It's kind of center of the orchard on top of this hill here, where we will love one day to place a pergola. And I don't know if we're going to continue to take them on down this hill and around, perhaps we will. See, the creek bank is overgrown now once again with weeds. We haven't had much water lately, so the level of the creek is really low, although Snowy continues to find his way down there when necessary on these hot summer days, and get a little bit cool by walking around down there in the creek, which is a-okay. Our dragon is now down on the other side. Let's see if we can take a quick peek at some of the fruit trees here. We have apples that are over on our far end over here, and then we start coming up on our pears. We showed some pears maybe last week's video or 2 weeks ago that were doing pretty good. They are still holding on, looking very nice. Our peach also too seems to be close to getting ready. We just checked that the other day. But here's a nice cluster of pears. We are excited just to have fruit in our first year, although this guy right here didn't make it, but that's okay. Only 1 year in and we're already seeing some nice fruit on several of the trees, so we are definitely super excited about that. Apparently we have a little action going on. Bella has joined us. Dragon has an announcement to make, it seems, so we're gonna let him take us through it. I said you have an announcement to make, so we're gonna allow you to do that.
It looks like the rain is gonna miss us.
Oh, not again. Oh my gosh, look at that. I know we looked at the beautiful sunset, but always bears looking at it again. There's the rain cloud continuing to push over us, and there's the clear sky right there, and the top of the tree line there, the last bit of sunlight we have for today. This was our first and only peach that we've seen.
All right.
Oh,
Kevin gets the pleasure.
I don't know if I'm camera ready.
Kevin never had a homegrown peach, so
It's still a little hard.
it's fine. But it's soft.
ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right. Here we go, everybody.
oh, you want to get a little shot, a little close of it above it, how pretty it is. It's a nice peach.
It's a nice peach.
All right.
Has a little deformation in the bag, but it's nice.
What variety was this? This is Alberta.
I think Alberta was on that row.
I don't remember. This whole row is the same variety. Mid-season variety. They should be ripening right now, mid-July.
Smells like a peach. That's
All right, here we go, everybody. Oh, it's red inside. Okay.
really good.
Oh my. Do not adjust your camera. This is how red it is. Wow.
One more bite before we get take it. Good job, Dragon.
All right.
You like some peach?
I would love to have some peach. Like it's a semi-freestone. Freestone means that a pit is easily released from the
Flesh.
flesh. So you have a completely freestone, semi-freestone, and some of them that are not freestone at all. So let's see. Wow.
All right, enough of that. I'll take it back.
Flavor is amazing, though.
Yeah, it's really good. I would say this stands up to any of the good peaches we've had so far this season and last from anywhere.
All right, we'll see you later.
Oh, whoa. We are a family of sharers around here.
Here we go.
Good.
Kevin, you can have it. So, pit comes out.
Take another bite. Come on, take half of that.
Nope.
If you love me, you'll eat half
I
of
love
that.
you. This part might not be that good, so bite around it.
Okay. All right. And there you have it,
I know
everybody.
that we are celebrating one peach and it seems crazy, but to us it's amazing because it's just a year ago. Well, a year and a half now, right? What is it? July, year
yeah.
and 5 months. we planted these trees, and these trees were about barely 3 feet tall when we planted them.
And Dragon is what, 5'11"?
5'2" on a good day. I'm 6'3", and this is...
Uh-oh, raindrops. Speed it up.
I'm 6'3", and this is already almost 8 foot. So we're gonna have to tame them down. We're gonna keep these trees, keep them spreading. There's a pole in there. This way. The other way. Can't remember like that.
No, that was perfect. We like it. You say there's no rain coming, and then raindrops start falling. So let's hope.
Passes.
Yeah, but I feel a little bit of something. The skies are always so pretty here. Dragon, don't you say that all the time? Look at how these clouds right here are just starting to cluster together. I think that's where I'm feeling the raindrops from.
I hope so.
You're farming now, and all you do is talk about the weather and
so much commotion for about 1 feet.
all right. Well,
Got a couple more rows.
I have jars of marinara on the stove,
All right, let's go.
sealing,
We
so I gotta go get those
need
off.
that water hose unhooked.
Okay,
The orchard one, so.
I got you, man. All right.
What about this? That's right.
We already talked about the death traps on a previous vlog. Very carefully. Just don't go in it. Don't get your mule stuck in the ditch. So.
I had the water running today. It looks like it's nice and wet.
Oh. Another sign that rain is gonna come. We've been watering the orchard all day.
All right, let's get to them. About half an hour left.
All right. Good morning, Dragon.
Why are you touching white man's radio? You never touch white man's radio.
Oh my goodness. Happy Thursday.
Thursday already?
Oh yeah. It's what time is it? Like 8 o'clock in the morning?
Ask.
7 something in the morning?
7:30.
7:30. You have me up in the truck, driving out to the pasture. This is not how we do business around here. What's going on this morning?
Got a lot going on tonight. Afternoon temperatures have been hovering around 100 degrees, so we decided to do butcher in the morning while it's still somewhat cooler. And by cooler, we mean it's still 80 degrees this morning already. But it should be easier to butcher with 80 degree temperatures than 100 degree temperatures. So that's what's going on. We have a small batch, about 20 birds this morning.
We'll be done in like what?
Hopefully hour and a half.
I think Alexis is joining us this morning.
Yes,
So, little coffee, little chit chat, little chicken butcher. Great way to start the day.
yes, indeed. All right, let's get to work.
as my mother would say.
Farming now.
What's going on here, Dragon? People want to know.
New soldiers are here.
Oh. Well, you already have so many chickens. Why do you have so many more now?
What is a few more?
Quick math tells me 200.
More or less. More or less.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be good. Dragon is sitting down, everybody. Let's get the real deal story here. Tell us all about it.
So, with our flock that we currently have, we had mostly heritage flock, and about half of them were commercial layers, and the other half was heritage breeds. Fortunately, with the store and how store is busy, the heritage breeds we're not keeping up with the egg laying, so we are getting rid of most of our heritage breeds, and we're going to go all commercial just to keep up with demand for eggs in our store. We are keeping a few of the pullets that we hatched this year, so we're going to keep those. We have about 50 or so. But this is a brand new flock. These are 16-week-old pullets, Issa Browns, or Cinnamon Queen, or
Issa Brown.
Issa Brown,
I've heard them. A couple different things.
They're cage raised, and this is their first time being. That's why they're all weirded out. It's their first time touching the solid ground. You can see, you can show some of the beaks. The beaks clipped. That's how you know that they clip their beaks. This one has a good example. Some of them are clipped.
You girls will get used to the camera, don't you worry.
Some of them are clipped a little more severely, but they clip their beaks so they don't peck at each other because they are raised in a closed confinement. So, but yeah, we are excited to have a nice fresh cool to lay the eggs. So this will, and we decided to do this now because our regular flock, usually around September, October, they would pause with the egg laying and you go to molting. But this way we're going to kind of skip that step. We're going to have a fresh flock that will be laying in the full steam.
And I think we should also note that even though we use the term commercial layers, this is a commercial variety, but these are still farm fresh eggs. These will still be free range chickens. They will still get access to the grass, to the sunlight, to the bugs, to the pasture, just like everybody else. Right now we did enclose them here in our formal duck yard. This is also our original chicken coop that we have here. So they'll be sleeping in here and keeping them separated from our main flock that's you see at the bottom of the orchard right there. There's their coop down in that space. So they will get used to us, to their new home, to at least this temporary spot for going in at night until we're ready to transition them over into the mobile coop and get them moving around.
Yep.
But other than that, somebody asked me the other day to explain the difference between free range eggs and cage free eggs. This might be a good time for you to talk a little about that.
So cage free, the biggest misconception is so majority of eggs that you buy at the store are chickens that live in the cages, and those chickens have barely, so there's usually cages that are about maybe a little taller than this, so chickens can stand up straight, but it gives them usually about a square foot per chicken. So this is 2 feet by 3 feet, so 2 times 3, that is 6. So 6 chickens will live their entire life in a cage size of that. They will be fed feed, but they would never step foot on any kind of ground. I mean, everything is controlled, light is controlled. So again, cage free, that's the next step. they still live in confinement. They just don't live in the cages. They're on the open floor, just in a big barn on an open floor.
But they're not getting outside.
They're still not getting outside, so that's almost no difference between cage-free and regular eggs, basically. They live in the same terrible conditions. And then we have what we have, pasture, free-range eggs, and those chickens get much better living conditions, and they're fed. Even if you feed them commercial feed like we do, they still get access to bugs, access to anything they want outside. So
Sunlight, grass, whatever their hearts desire.
happier chickens will give you happier eggs and healthier eggs. So.
More delicious eggs.
Absolutely. So.
Jay, have you learned anything today listening to all of this? Oh,
What a surprise.
In case you didn't hear him, he said he wasn't listening. So, you know. Welcome to teenage life on the farm.
Bella, what do you think? You be okay?
Happy Friday, everybody. And happy Friday, chickens. We've made it to the end of the week, and it is supposed to be raining all day today, which we are really, really hoping that it does, because we desperately need it. We woke up this morning to quite a bit of rain. Things are looking nice and green. Dragon finished cutting the orchard last night after we got the new chicks that are here. And as you can see, they are a little shy today, because as we explained yesterday, they aren't quite used to being outdoors, but they will soon get their mojo. They will figure things out. This lady right here somehow managed to escape us last night and slept outside along with the turkeys. And now she decides she wants to go indoors. It's time to go outside, sweetie. Time to start your day. But these chickens will soon be used to their new routine. They'll know when the door opens that they head outside. They'll know when the sun goes down, they'll head inside. But those first few days of new chicks, especially a huge batch like this that just isn't used to anything like that, can be a little bit rough, especially on us at night, trying to make sure that everybody is secure and in the coop so that we can close it down and protect them from any nighttime predators. And every little sound startles them. So it's going to be an interesting few days, but we will get there nonetheless. Mr. Dragon, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
It's been a long, busy week.
Oh yeah.
Got some rain coming. Allegedly.
No promises.
What do you have going on today?
Gonna be another busy day.
Speak up, please.
Huh?
I said speak up.
Said it's gonna be another busy day. Gonna return the crates, the chicken people, and then going to the wholesale. Bring some stuff in. Hopefully find some watermelon for this weekend. People have been asking about watermelon, so. And hopefully paint the store. So.
Oh, you got a lot going
Since
on.
it's now a little cooler, we can actually work without crazy heat. So, ducks are not happy.
Of course, ducks are not happy. Ducks are never happy.
Nest access.
They want to get out to the orchard and hide their eggs out there. So hopefully they will come back in and put the eggs where they belong, which is where we can find them, inside their nest, inside the coop. Bella, how did you get in here?
Bella, you ready, Mama? What's wrong, Mama?
That's a little high for her. Let's see. She's got I don't know about this. She hates the green fence.
Let's go.
Come on, Belly.
Come on, let's go.
Good job, Bella. All right, I'm gonna go use the gate. Not try to get over that thick fence. We'll check in on this crew a little bit later today. Oh, a little bit of action now. Folks are coming out. All right, ladies. Enjoy your day. It's going to be raining today, so you might want to get on out now, get you some feed, just some water, and then you can get back into the coop and do your thing. Well, everybody, it is after 9:30 p.m. right now. It has been another long and full week here at the farm, as you can see, and another long day. We got some rain today, which we desperately needed. I think there's more rain supposed to be in the forecast tomorrow. Hopefully that is the case, because we can use a little more of this beneficial rain for our entire region. We are dealing with some crazy hot temperatures, just like many of you around the country, although we know that we may not be as bad as some of our friends who are especially out in the western part of the United States. So hopefully everybody continues to stay hydrated out there, go inside, rest, listen to your body, try not to do so much during the heat of the day until we can kind of get through this and end up with some much cooler, much nicer temperatures, or at least some that are seasonably normal for this time of year. Dragon brought in a few beautiful things from the wholesaler this afternoon, but we've been so busy with customers and other things that I didn't have a chance to pick up the camera and show you guys. So make sure you come back next week, because we will feature some of that stuff in our vlog tomorrow, so that you can see some of the things that the customers will be enjoying here as they're shopping at the farm store this weekend. And as always, if you happen to be driving through Virginia, coming down US 301 and passing through King George County, make sure you stop right here and see us at the farm. Everybody stay safe out there, and we'll see you again real soon.